It's all about the clothes, guys, all about the clothes. Yeah, if you could keep that for a minute while Chris sorts out his music, I'd really appreciate that. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Each morning I get up, I die a little, can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry, Lord, what you doing to me? I spent all my years believing you, I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Thanks, Sandra. I work hard every day of my life. I work till I ache in my bones. At the end of the day, I take on my heart and pay all on my own. Get down on my knees and I start to pray till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Yeah, every day I try and I try and I try, but everybody wants to bring me down. They say I'm going crazy. They say I got a lot of water on my brain, got no common sense, got nobody left to believe in. Can anybody find me somebody to Okay, so I thought I would give you a little bit of backstory for those of you who hadn't had me on the phone or on Skype or Facebook telling you about my life, which is probably not many of you, but I thought I'd give you a bit of a backstory as to how I got to be where I am now. This is how the story went. I met someone by accident. I couldn't believe that he liked me. It was in the shyest of my days. He even liked my braces and my double glazing. He blew me away. He blew me away. I wish I could have known back then how hard this search would be, and stick with the one I thought I knew was right for me. But like every man I've ever known, he disappeared one day, and so I spent my whole life hiding my heart away. Now there were many years between. I was a happy dancing party queen, single and free. It didn't bother me. Then slowly but surely my friends found love, their prayers all answered from up above. But where is he, the one for me? Why is it so hard to find him? Where art thou, my one? Romeo had Juliet until she used that gun. But like every man I've ever known, he will disappear one day, and then I'll spend my whole life hiding my heart away. Now I'll admit I'm a fussy date. I need a man at least 5'8", nice straight teeth and a creative streak. And I won't accept just any shoes, high tops or Converse in black or blue, slim fit jeans, no V-neck tees. I wish that I could forget the whole thing, but dating's not so fun. I was totally bored of it when I reached 31. So if you're in the market for a girlfriend, no need to look too far. Just leave your name and number on the sound bar. I'm serious. Now everyone's concerned for me, 'cause I'm no longer 23. They asked if I might join a dating site. So I sat there tapping night by night, but I haven't found my Mr. Right. Where could he be? I'm 33. Why is it so hard to find him? Where the hell is he? I would like another man before I'm 43. So if you have a friend who's hot and stable, send him round my way. I won't have to spend my whole life hiding my heart away. Don't want to spend my whole life hiding my heart away. Okay, now I have to clear something up, because I think on dating websites, girls often get dubbed with the crazy tag. But in my experience, and there's been quite a lot of experience, it's definitely the guys. So, for example, I went on one first date, and I'm just going to stand back a bit. I went on one first date, and I saw the guy rip the corner off his menu, and he put it in his pocket. And I was like, weird. So I just came out with it. I was like, why did you just put a bit of the menu in your pocket? And he said, this is actually true, which really worries me. He said to me he was saving it as a memento of our first date to show our grandchildren. Okay. So there are two things wrong with that picture. One, he didn't even ask me if I want kids. And two, that's just crazy. If a girl did that, like, the guy would get up and leave the restaurant. I kind of went, oh. And part of me was like, ugh. And part of me was like, I think I found him. I think I found him. That's actually true too. Anyway, next time, girls take things to heart, okay? And when I mean girls, I mean me. I take things to heart. So next time a guy says to me, after our first date, that he knows he's just met the girl he's gonna marry, I can't promise this won't happen. I bust the windows out your car, and no, it didn't mend my broken heart. I guess I'll always have these ugly scars, but right now I don't care about that part. I bust the windows out your car after I saw you looking right at her. I didn't wanna, but I took my turn. You know I did it 'cause you had to learn. I must admit it helped a little bit to think of how you felt when you saw it. I didn't know that I had that much strength, but I'm glad you see what happens when you see you can't just play with people's feelings. Tell them you love them and don't mean it. You probably think that I was juvenile, but I think that I deserve to smile. I bust the windows out your car You know I did it 'cause I left my mark. Wrote my initials with the crowbar. And then I drove off out into the dark. I bust the windows out your car. You should feel lucky that that's all I did. After all those dates of your bullshit, I gave you everything, you played with it. Oh, I must admit it helped a little bit to think of how you felt when you saw it. I didn't know that I had that much strength, but I'm glad you see what happens when you see you can't just play with people's feelings. Tell them you love them and don't mean it. You probably think that I was juvenile, but I think that I deserve to smile. I bust the windows out your car. Okay, so I don't want to like put myself out there as if I'm an angel, because I know that there have been occasions when I've probably made someone think that I liked them more than they like me, although I will say I never told them I loved them. But there was an occasion with one guy that I went on a date with, and on the first date, I got a little bit drunk. Okay, I got so drunk that I don't remember the date at all. Okay. And at this point, getting the death stare from my sister over there, so I have to explain, my eldest sister is very protective. And I swear that she thinks one of these days, one of these guys is going to kill me, whereas I'm just actually worried that they're going to leave. So one date turned into 5, turned into 10, and then I realised that there just wasn't that extra chemistry there. So I ended things. Cut to 2 weeks later, I'm laying in bed and trying to get to sleep. It's about midnight. And I leave my phone as my alarm next to me on the bed, and all of a sudden it starts ringing. So I like grab around and I look and I'm like, oh my God, it's him. So his number's like ringing up on my phone. I think, I don't know what to do. So I just let it go to voicemail. And then a couple of minutes later, I get a voicemail through. And this is what I heard. When will I see you again? You left with no goodbye, not a single word was said. No final kiss to seal any scenes. I had no idea the state we were in. I know I have a fickle heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? Don't you remember the reason that you loved me before? Baby, please remember me once more. When was the last time you thought of me? Or have you completely erased me from your memory? I often think about where I went wrong. The more I do, the less I know. I know I have a fickle heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? Don't Don't you remember the reason that you loved me before? Baby, please remember me once more. Gave you the space so you could breathe, kept my distance so you'd be free, and hope that you'd find the missing piece to bring you back to me. Why don't you remember? Don't you remember the reason that you loved me before? Baby, please remember me once more. When will I see you again? Now, I've got to admit, that was slightly dramatic. And that's really something coming from me, because I'm like the drama queen of the century. But I just have one more question to ask you. Join in if you know it. Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be larger than life. Somewhere after midnight in my wildest fantasies, somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Rising on the thunder, I'm rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to knock me off my feet. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be larger than life, larger than life. Up where the mountains meet the heavens above, where the lightning spears the sea, I can see there is someone somewhere watching me. Through the wind and the storm and the rain, the storms and the flood, I can feel his approach like a fire in my blood. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. Okay. Now, guys, you've got another 10-minute break, and I've got another outfit. See you in a minute.